tempo.
Oh.
It's just kind of fun and brooding.
All right.
Oh, there's going to be a drop.
There's gonna be a drop.
Oh, wait, that's good, yeah.
What a drop. This is a great party, guys.
Welcome to the party. Let me just crack a BVU.
The Maesterates party. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
This is exactly what it feels like to party.
This is like one of the 3 experiences that you have at a party: music, lights,
And drink.
And drink. So cheers.
Responsibly. Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you enjoying the party so far?
I love the decor.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
I gotta say, whoever organized this, wow.
Flowers.
Flowers.
Flowers for them.
Not wilted rose.
No.
The opposite of
No.
wilted rose. All right, DJ, cut the music.
Oh, party's over.
So that was what we call a historical reenactment. Hello to all our horn honkers and other listeners. Sammy hosted a party on the weekend.
Well, I'd say we all hosted it.
We all hosted it. Sammy's house hosted a party.
My house hosted it.
And if you're listening from last episode, you'll know some of the backstory there. There'll be some context. But yeah, Sammy, what did you rating?
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
Gold star, platinum star.
Gold star. And once again, if you weren't invited, that's Sammy's fault. He's very bad at messaging.
Well, I can't invite everyone. This is a big, huge community. It's a big, sexy,
Sammy, we
big
don't have that many
community.
listeners. I'm sure they all could have fit in your small house in redacted suburb.
I can't bring those 5 people from the UK.
That's true.
I can't pay for their airfares.
That is true.
The jungle was alive on Saturday. There was noises of jungle. There was green light simulating jungle light, because we all know in the jungle there's green neon
There's
lights.
green
There was an
lights.
orangutan.
Yep.
There was, we had the gentleman's lounge full of maps and
I can't remember how
Cheerios.
much context we got into last episode, but did we tell them that we transformed your living room and whole house into basically an event space?
Did we tell them that we created not only a party, but a fully immersive experience which evoked the sights and sounds of
And
the jungle
smells.
while transporting you to a place without cares where you just want to have a good time?
Did we tell them that there was going to be big neighborly issues? There was going to be cops called. There was going to be noise complaints. Did we mention that there was none of those?
Yeah, did we somehow tell them that in the past that actually went way better than we thought in terms of the evil neighbor just like didn't even show a peep?
Sammy's evil neighbor had no words. We were using a lot of stuff about the back alley that we were worried about the
She
neighbor.
famously doesn't let anyone use.
And
I know she was there because
this is what I
the
wanna
night or 2 days before, I smelt that classic smell I smell when she puts on her exhaust fan from her kitchen. Because when she turns on her kitchen exhaust fan, I can hear it. So there's this pipe above our backyard, like next to our backyard, that goes.
Go on.
And then I can always just smell this waft. This gross waft of like really shitty chicken sausages. I'm pretty sure it's chicken. Do you guys like chicken sausages? Because I don't like chicken sausages.
they can be all right.
And
but-
it appears to me that the only dish she knows how to cook is chicken sausages, because quite frequently you'll hear that exhaust fan fire up and I'll just smell chicken sausage waft over.
And so the fact that you smelt that smell on the Friday night meant that she was home.
It's likely.
That's a likely indicator, is what we're getting.
It's a likely indicator. And her car was there. Her car got moved at some point during that day. So
it did.
yeah, it did.
So what is your fan theory of why she was so much more relaxed than when you had 5 people over at a dinner party and she sent a lawyer?
That's such an interesting question, Kristo. There's two options here.
Okay.
There's 2 options
Okay.
here based on my expertise, based on the legal advice I've gotten. Either we've broken her. Number 1, we've broken her.
Okay.
We've broken her back. We've broken her back
On
mountain.
the wheel.
We've broken her on the wheel. Metaphorically. Not even metaphorically. That's a way too strong a metaphor. I'm just saying maybe we've worn her down to the point where she's just given up and she doesn't care anymore. And she says, let the kids live. Or,
Yeah.
and I find this much more likely, she's building a case.
Wow.
Because if you remember last time we got a letter, the first time we got a letter, it had a full month or 2 of evidence accrued inside of it. The next time it had maybe 3 or 4 months accrued. The rhythms are getting longer. I think she's building her biggest case yet.
Can I float option 3? Because sporadic noise to her might be the work of the devil. But when you hear what is to be a classic party, that's just by the by. Is that a potential?
She's drowned it out.
Or just like, that's a party. They're having a party. It's not just random noise on a Tuesday.
But I think if she heard they're having a party, because she's heard that before. She'd heard that. She'd be like, where was my letter? Where was my notification? We gave everyone on the street except her notification. So she would have been seeing red, presumably.
The funniest thing is as well, if she is building a 6-month-long case study to give to the pint-sized lawyer who will then rock up to your doorstep one day, I believe Chris, your housemate, is leaving to Europe on Saturday.
Yep, that's correct.
So he'll be out of the house for a while. And then we're all going to Edinburgh at the end of July. So you'll be out of the house.
It's going to go silent.
So what if the pint-sized lawyer rocks up, knock, knock, no one's home?
That would be beautiful. That would be the perfect crime.
True, and we forgot to put in that doorbell that's a bit lower down. We should do that before you go.
Oh, just so that he can make sure that he can hit it.
Or just have like a nice stick next to the door, which he can like reach up and
or like a little peephole down there.
Oh yeah,
for him.
Little glory hole.
Little crumbs of cheese for him to nibble on.
The party was a beautiful thing, made more beautiful by the fact that someone who's been a little bit of a Cadbury flake around here, decided to finally put on his boots, put on his jeans, put on his belt, put on a nice shirt, and
put on a smile, put on a good attitude, and turn up.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. David Jones.
Moi?
Yes.
Moi.
Yes, David.
Wow.
After everything you've done, you did the most. First one there, basically, to the last person there, basically.
Because famously, David Jones, every time we try and organize something that he would like, he doesn't turn up.
You mean
he tells you he'll come.
That's every time. Still every time.
He'll tell you. He'll get you comfortable. He'll make you feel like you're friends with him, and then he'll stab you in the back.
Mickey.
He'll slip a Mickey in your drink and take you out the back alley.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the amount of fun that I had at that party made me even sadder for the one that I didn't come to, because I know it would have been just as much fun.
Crocodile tears.
Yeah.
Crocodile tears while you drink crocodile beers.
Independent observation of the party, Dave.
Wonderful, stupendous, exhilarating, lots of fun. I think had a very nice trajectory to it.
Okay.
I would say,
expand on that.
Well, started off, obviously I was the first one there aside from the hosts. And so, it was nice and chill. We were having good chats. People started rolling in. It was getting good, building up. I met lots of new people, all of them wonderful. And then as the night sort of got into its work, 9, 10 p.m., different DJ came on, music changed, vibe shifted, dance floor was going off.
Good.
It was just... It didn't stay the same for so long. It changed. It evolved with the night, and I think that's what great parties do. It didn't insist upon itself.
That's what great parties do, and great parties are supplied by great drinks. And I think that's perhaps what gave it that magic dust, that 24-karat magic, was being supplied completely to the hilt by the good people at Brookvale Union, coming through with some excellent drinks.
And I'm not sure if this is RSA approved or whatever, but I feel like the listeners have to know that we did go through 28 cases in the night.
30.
30.
Yeah,
30.
We got those last two
to the bottom.
So 30 cases.
Polished.
None by the end, a couple stragglers in bushes, etc. But a solid effort all around.
So 30 times...
24-ish.
24-ish. 600.
You do the maths.
You do the maths.
Do the maths and get back to us.
Do the maths, and then we'd say... Divide that by 2. That's how many people came.
Wink.
Because that's what RSA approved.
And speaking of Brookvale Union, we're still looking for responses to our one-word weird this month. If you're tuning in for the first time, Sammy, what's the one-word weird?
One word weird is egg.
And that'll work. Yeah, that's all you need to know. No, send in a story, a weird true story to do with the word egg. And you could win a case of the most amazing Brookvale Union.
It's that simple. It couldn't be more simple. There's been whispers of it's not that simple. It is.
It's more simple than whatever people are describing
whatever
it
you're
as.
thinking.
Memo.fm/matesrates. Send them in. And with that, anything else about the party? Any other observations, independent thoughts?
It was good to see that everyone was contributing. Tom brought the ice.
Yep. Drop it on my foot.
Yep. I paid, for Lion's share of, the DJ hire, everything.
You get your flowers.
Dave brought a great smile.
Yeah,
Kristo
I also knocked over a bucket at the start.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Kristo brought some chips and drinks, which was great. But then he beamed me for it the next day. So that was good.
That's a sting.
I thought that was...
Did you beam Eden, who you bought lunch, did you beam him for the sushi?
No.
I gotta say congratulations.
Thank you. Under the threshold.
He beamed me for the chips that he bought. And the
I thought you were telling me to go and get food. That would imply that it's like, hey, do this.
Oh no, and I was.
Okay.
But it's just it was a party for all of us, part of our, it was a work party essentially. We all brought something to the table.
Look, I just need clear clarification on who's buying what when I'm...
Kristo needs clear lines of consent.
I need clear lines of consent.
He needs...
Because I don't want to give myself flowers here. God, Sammy and Kristo
I was subtly giving you flowers.
I know.
Subtly.
I just want to spell it out for the listeners. Give myself some flowers.
And I can only assume that ice, considering how many bags of ice you got.
Well, you had a nice lunch as well. You had a most amazing...
I thought that was included in Kristo's beam. How interesting.
No, it wasn't. That was my card. Happy to.
Thank you.
Happy to.
That's nice.
Happy to, mate. Happy to.
Anyway, now we've got that off
We
our
have
chest.
the most exciting moment of my week.
Oh,
This is the most exciting moment in the podcast history so far. We almost should have talked about it earlier in the app, just in case we lost people in that riveting party relay. Because what you're about to hear,
is the culmination of hard work, effort, and musical genius.
persistence. Persistence works hard when hard doesn't work.
That's right. Couldn't have said it better.
That's the saying, right?
Okay, if people haven't listened to last week's episode,
Go back,
listen to it. But if you're here and you don't want to change, we were all tasked to create a song for the Mates Rates podcast with our musical aficionados, Ruben and Oscar, and another third person,
Special
Jared.
guest.
Jacob.
Jacob. Kristo, wow.
That's crazy. And that just says to the artist he doesn't respect producers. I do. I was so happy to go into the private studio booked and produced by Jacob and Oscar, and I got to thank them for their hard work.
So there's no name for the studios we can shout out?
No.
Oscar, they're so humble, they don't even really want proper recognition for
and
what
they
they've
might
done.
not want it attached to the songs. We don't know how.
Okay, that's fair.
We don't know
But all
yet.
I'm saying is these songs wouldn't have been made possible without their expertise.
Yes. And we're about to listen to each of our songs and basically do a deep dive into the artist's process. How do we want to go about this? Should we listen one at a time and then immediate reactions, and then the artist can go about their process explaining it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the artist? That's us.
Yeah.
Individual.
So it was the loosest of briefs. It was literally create any song under the sun. We each went in separately. We had a different slot at the studio. I went in first. Yeah. I brushed shoulders with Tom on the hallway on the way out, knowing that I'd made the best hit, the Voice of a Generation song. Tom walked in. Later, Kristo came in. We never did the two shall meet.
And I'm so keen to hear the other boys'
We have
songs.
no idea what anyone else's songs are.
I can barely remember what mine sounds.
I can barely remember what mine sounds.
Should we listen to them in
Should we lay it down?
in the order that we came in the studio? So should we start with you,
Or do we
Sammy?
just randomize it? Dave, play a random one.
Okay, and how do we have to put on headphones or?
Yeah.
Or start with me. But whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
too
just go
excited
the
to
order.
think about these
Yeah, I
nuts
know.
and bolts. Okay, we've got our headphones on, all right? We're ready for a good sonic experience. I know we said, people were going to say, last week, you promised that this episode you would have one of New Zealand's greatest exports, Drax Project. One of the greatest hit makers to ever come out of those beautiful isles.
They were busy.
So today it's for us to just listen.
And look, we're more relaxed. We're going to take a sort of deep dive approach.
Yeah, it's more about us today.
It is more about us. Yeah.
And we promise next episode we will have some music professionals in the studio.
We'll have something.
We'll have music professionals.
Yeah.
Definitely we can promise that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. Okay.
And so first we're listening to Sammy's track. Before Dave plays it.
Is there anything you'd like me to say?
Does it have a name, Sammy?
No.
Shit, I don't have
I haven't thought of a name.
Okay.
And I think if I told you a name, it would give away too much.
Oh, play it, please.
Because, okay, can I just say before we start?
Yeah.
That this came from the heart.
Okay, that's good. That's all I need.
And drawing upon an experience that I've been going through in my life.
All right, let's
I can't believe this thing's inside of me. I guess there's whispers in my wind.
Wow, that's...
I I feel like fiber is my enemy. Where's the path to my redemption? Is it an anal intervention? I can't believe it took so long to get my results back. I put my poop inside a cup so I don't have to ask why I feel like there's a fart always 2 breaths away. My doctor said I had to get a colonoscopy. Shit stains, they're all over my couch now. Insane, I got this parasite, I need it out. Gastroenterologist, I never needed in my life till now. Cause my sphincter's holding back, but this parasite won't come out.
Wow. It's still going. Pooped Capella bit.
People say I'll be the same one day, but it's so hard to believe it when my sphincter keeps on sneezing. I can't believe it.
Let's get that
took
chorus
so
again.
long to get my results back.
You can sing along if you
I
want.
put my poop inside a cup so I don't have to ask why I feel like there's a fart always 2 breaths away. My doctor said I had to get a colonoscopy. Shit stains, they're all over my couch now. Insane, I got this parasite, I need it out. Gastroenterologist, I never needed in my life till now. Cause my sphincter's holding back, but this parasite won't come out.
Time, cunt.
Wow.
What did we think?
Well done. Well done.
Australian Benson Boone.
Oh, okay, because that was going to be my first question. Who do you think that was inspired by?
That was Benson.
It
That
was
was
Benson.
the Please
Benson
Stay
with a
song.
modern twist, I'd say.
Yeah.
With its own take.
With the Sammy twist. Oh my God.
I feel like I understood the story of the colonoscopy, and you had that virus.
My struggles about
Yeah.
diagnosing what's been wrong with my gut.
I feel like, and this is an issue that's so close to your heart.
Yeah, just below my heart, in my gut.
And as soon as you got on the mic, it's just, you can hear that passion in the vocals.
I honestly, I'm not even kidding. I think you're right.
Dude, when that line, and the parasite, it's got to come out, or whatever it was.
Parasite won't come out.
That was powerful. That was
Because
powerful stuff.
for those following along at home, I do have a parasite currently. Actually, I need to get a poop test today to test that it's gone.
Okay, well, let's make sure that
I keep forgetting to do that. I was meant to do it 2 weeks ago. Dave, what did you think?
I was blown away. I thought calling it in relation to Benson Boone is an insult to this song because it's much better than him.
Wow, yeah.
Benson Poo?
And I think one of the most impressive things about that song was after only perhaps a dozen or so guitar lessons, you managed to lay down a beautiful guitar. I assume it was.
Okay, so I wasn't playing the guitar.
Oh,
But
that was a professional.
I could
yeah,
have.
no, you could, yeah.
You've got to learn that on guitar. You've got
Oh, of course.
We need
You
a
could
live performance.
Because if we ever do a live show, I'm going to need to know it.
Sammy, next time you have your guitar teacher, like, just play him that song. Like, all right, so how do I?
Be like, yeah, I've been working on this album. I just want to know what you think.
Dude, you've got to do that. That would be hilarious.
Or would it be better for you to be like, oh, this is one of my favorite songs at the moment. I want to learn how to play. He's like, that sounds like you. It's like, no.
Didn't you have a parasite? No,
no,
it's
don't remember
coincidence.
that,
That's why
yeah.
it speaks so much to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So run us through the sort of the artist process here. Sam.
Oh, it was truly a joy to create this song. As soon as I got into the studio, I was feeling a little nervous, thinking, can I get this message across in a way that's true to me, but also that's true to the story, and make sure that I really take the listener along for the ride, because maybe they don't know my history with, pooping.
And was it when we decided to do some songs, how long before you thought of this concept and this genre?
It was the day before.
Yeah.
I thought,
What put two and two
who's
together?
hot right now? Who's tickling my heartstrings right now? And that's
Benson.
none other than Benson Boone.
Yeah. The Boonie.
What I really wanted to do was channel Boone, but take him to a new place that he's never gone before, that he's not willing to go before. So I thought boon, but I didn't know what I was going to boon about.
Yeah.
And that's when I thought, what would Benson do? He would speak to his experience. He'd be incredibly personal. His lyrics are incredibly personal.
Yeah.
So I decided to do the most personal thing I could possibly do and talk about my persistent bowel issues.
Wow.
And it comes through, mate. It comes through.
And, when I got in the studio with Oscar and Jacob, it leapt off the page. We laid down the track, obviously. Then we put a hum line on. I just did a hum of the melody. And then we just started piecing together the lyrics, and it all happened so fast.
Wow. That's powerful stuff. The chorus really comes into its own at the chorus, I think.
The chorus is the most directly boon-pilled part of the song. It's proudly, I wouldn't say ripping off, it's proudly channeling Benson Boone in that moment.
Boone, yeah.
I think before that we keep it a bit more vague, but then we really drive home just that Boone-esque sort of big, sexy hook.
Yeah, you could package up that chorus and take it home.
You could take that all the way.
Yeah, in a little doggy bag. Yeah. Wow. Well,
Congratulations, Sammy.
Any more final words?
I hope that both of you...
Streaming on all good platforms now.
Yeah, I am starting to think we need a mate rate Spotify so we can really start building a discography.
At least we've got to put it on YouTube or something, like some music videos.
Yeah.
Because I'm already really keen to make more of these.
So it's a lot of fun.
Doing the one, I was like, well, I mean, haven't even heard mine.
We're going to have to start probably obviously paying Oscar in his studio.
Yeah. Yes.
But
no, that's coming as well.
and I didn't have the pleasure of having, I just want to say, I didn't have the pleasure of having Ruben in my session.
True.
So I'm not sure, for you guys who had a bit of Ruben in your session, maybe his fingerprints will be on it.
There's some Ruben fingerprints on mine for sure, but you'll hear that later. And
is Ruben a musician of note?
Not of note.
Oh, he's a friend of note.
He's very good.
Well, he's a friend of the show.
And he's
a
talented. He's a talented in the music realm.
He is. Okay, good.
All right, enough about Ruben. More about me now.
And if you want to help us make more of these and pay Oscar, please press 5-star on our podcast.
Yeah, whoever's giving us a fucking 4 can do it. It's the only way I can put that.
We're back down to 4.9, and that makes me sick. We should write a song about that.
All right, guys. All I can say now is we're stepping up a notch.
Okay.
Really?
Both in quality and both in feel.
Oh, I didn't know we were
No, that was
shade
sorry,
on each
that was
other
a jab.
like
that was a jab. It was an
No.
jab.
If it's going to be a competition, let's make it a competition.
It's not a competition,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Let's hear.
So let's
back
just go
on.
to the very top. Get that.
I do think that I would have liked my headphones louder in that. I had to turn
Mine
you
was
guys all up
perfect,
towards
so,
the end.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the volume.
Okay. I'm now happy with the volume.
Okay, Tom,
Okay.
let's take it away.
Good luck, fellas.
Any final words before I hit play?
We don't need.
Sorry, I still got shit stain stuck in my head. That's what it's called, by the way.
the
shit
music
stain.
speaks actually,
Okay.
Cool.
and I think you'll find that.
Hope it's bounced out at a similar level. Whoa. Is that you?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I'm in the club, DJ playing, put your hands up.
Whoa.
Saying.
I'm feeling good, feeling alright. That's pretty tight, gonna make it through the night.
Wow.
That's a Goldilocks story, you know how it goes. Barely walked in the front door, gotta go.
Whoa.
Belly pants everywhere I go. I just let a fart out, everyone knows. You can see me sweating.
Oh.
On the paper I'm praying.
Wow, that's good. That's really good.
Make a hold on tonight.
Let's go.
At the club, palms getting sweaty.
Oh, do double time?
Toilet paper empty, sitting at the club.
Whoa.
All my poopy pants out there, I feel you. All my poopy
Wow.
pants out there, I need you. All my poopy pants out there, I feel
Same theme. That was not planned.
out there, I need you. All my poopy pants out there, I
The crowd?
Hold on.
Oh, you built in an encore.
I'm shitting at the club. Shitting at the club.
Break it down.
Empty, shitting at the club.
Whoa.
Tonight. I'm shitting at the club. Palms getting sweaty. Shitting at
Oh my god.
the toilet paper empty.
Take cheer.
Tonight.
Wow.
Wow, dude. I'm gonna say that surpassed my expectations. That really blew me away. But wait, dude, it was the same theme as mine essentially.
We're 2 from 2 for
It was a poof. I mean, we should have seen this coming, considering every other song we've made in our life has been like toilet humor. But
insane.
We just got to say that was not planned.
Tom,
Yeah.
well done.
I gotta say,
done.
it felt good to finally listen.
It's
Like when it hit that double speed, I was genuinely like gagged.
and that auto tune just was like
Sitting
beautiful.
at the club. Like obviously I stayed a bit more true to my like actual voice, but that's fine.
Well, it's an artistic choice.
It's an artistic choice.
There's
you
a bit
know.
of 100 gecs about.
We all know
I
that
don't mind
T-Pain
it.
can actually sing, but he decides to
And
auto-tune.
Sammy, you've hit on something. I went into the studio trying to make a T-Pain track. You wouldn't believe how quickly I came into the problem that T-Pain is a songstress.
Oh, he's an incredible
yeah.
musician.
And I was trying to do it and I simply couldn't. So I had to change tack. And what came out was a real life dilemma I've had multiple times where I've needed to poo in the club. And it's the most stressful thing on earth.
But what I like is that
Without-
you've twisted like what is a sort of a sad theme or a difficult theme about pooping at the club. It's an unpleasant thing, and you've made it into this euphoric ballad.
Yeah.
that really brings the power back to you and makes you take ownership of pooping at the club and saying, "I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I'm going to do it."
And anyone out there who has done this or has to do this, you're not alone.
And all my pee pants out there, I feel you. All my pee pants out there, I need you. Because without you, I'm nothing.
So together, you're strong.
And I feel like we probably did the same thing where I came in with a notes app full of ideas and lyrics.
Okay, because I came in with
Completely
no lyrics at
freestyled
all.
The whole thing.
Wow,
Because
really?
I couldn't talk on a beat like this without just being from the heart.
Because mine wasn't entirely freestyled. It was like we penned down the chorus and then we freestyled the verses a few times and picked sort of the best bits and then tweak.
So you'll see the sort of the pinnacle moment of all my pee pants out there, I feel you. All my pee pants out there, I need you. That was part of a greater freestyle that we just cut down to those sections and repeated.
Wow.
Wow.
I got to ask, how did you come to that bit where it suddenly goes double time and it hits this real euphoric feeling in the middle?
Right.
How did you come to that?
Right, so I love that question. If you listen to T-Pain's Best Love Song, what he does there is he does the same sort of structure where you get some drums, they drop out, and then he does a fake double time. So we brought that into the studio and we made that happen.
That was really inspired.
That's very inspiring. And what made you think of that bit where it just goes out and it's just piano?
That was good.
I got to give flowers. I got to give flowers to Ruben for that.
Oh, okay. So that's where the Deegan fingerprints start touching on the
Because
track.
he was like, fade outs don't happen enough. But you know what never happens? Fade out, fade in.
Because I did actually really like how it faded out to the crowd atmos.
That was awesome.
Like that was really nice, and that's got
Them
Ruben
yelling
all over it.
one more. And it's like, I was happy to provide, but in more stripped back setting.
That is the sort of like really novel ideas that Ruben does come up with in the studio, which
100%.
maybe I would have liked to have a bit of that.
Yeah, no, he definitely has those novel ideas, and
I gotta say, dude, hearing it back, I don't want to give myself flowers. But I want to make it longer and better.
and I was just happy listening
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
That was
Because we really tried to just make an over-the-top happy club anthem where you can be grinding on your lady.
I love how happy it is. Like it actually makes me really happy listening to it.
Dave, thoughts?
Oh, absolutely loved it. Yeah. Look, not my traditional style of music to listen to, but I thought it was great. It evoked T-Pain. It evoked a bit of hyper pop.
Yep.
It evoked Paul Williams. I'm sure no one knows who that is, but that's fine. I'll talk about it after.
It makes me want to have another Brookvale Union ginger beer.
And
Yeah, and I think most importantly, sorry to cut you off there, Chris. I think most importantly, it humanized and it made me feel empathy for the pooping in the club community.
Yeah.
And music is at its best when it's forcing, well, not when it's forcing, when it's changing the culture and destigmatizing things.
Because
So,
like praying on paper is like, that shouldn't be like looked down on no more.
No.
I don't think.
have you been in that position before, Dave, pooping in the club?
no, I'm not a
That's
fucking
crazy. I
weirdo.
don't know how you get away with that.
Because I have
been
a
in
very vivid memory of a club in the island of Eos in the Greek islands when I was 19 years old. And there was one stall for boys and girls and in between for the whole fucking club. And I had to shit and I was like, oh God. And no lock. Leg against the
Yeah.
door. And I
Wow,
was
no
like, trying to
lock.
shit. Oh,
Was it one of those
awful.
no toilet seats as well? You see that at the
Dude,
club.
I needed that song that
Yeah,
night.
especially
Dude,
when you
legit.
like, you do pray on toilet paper a lot of those
And
times.
was that the night that Tease pooed himself as well?
It was, yeah. So
God.
Well, I hate to out him for that, but no one knows who that is.
he needed that anthem as
Yeah.
well.
Dude, he needed
Pooping
that.
Pants in the club.
Okay, Chris, so without giving
All right.
anything away,
Yes.
did you, so clearly Tom and I have chosen an artist that inspires us. Did you have that?
I did have that. However, mine turned into a slightly different direction than I anticipated.
I think that's good with all
And
songs.
I can get into that after we listen to
Please.
it. Okay.
Do I have a left and right?
At the club.
Mate, I was laughing at the commission. Oh, sorry, it was a bozo been calling me all day. I've got to pick it up. Hey mate, how you going? You loving the new house, the new home? What do you mean there's a leak?
I think I know who inspired that.
It's a brand new house. I wouldn't sell you a faulty house, would I? Sorry mate, you're actually cutting out a bit there. I'm going through a tunnel with my Lexus. So I'll just call you back if that's alright. Yeah? That's all good? Alright, I'll call you back in the morning. Swear them up. Wake up, close a deal, fuck with tenants, how I feel. Open house, forget the keys, rock up anytime I please. Stop this packet, stop that racket, slick back hair, Armani jacket, go casino, burn commission. I just sold a leaky kitchen. Wake up, close a deal, fuck with tenants, how I feel. Open house, forget the keys, rock up anytime I please. Snort this packet, stop that racket, slick back hair, Armani jacket, go casino, burn commission. I just sold a leaky kitchen.
Wow.
Fuck me, my head hurts. Oh my god, what's the time? Shit, I'm late for the auction. Where the fuck are my brogues? Oh god, can't see them anywhere. Alright, quick, 2 aspirin, little bump, let's get back to it. Wake up, close a deal, fuck tenants, how I feel. Open house, forget the keys, rock up anytime I please. Snort this packet, stop that racket, slick back hair, Armani jacket, go casino, burn commission. I just sold a leaky kitchen. Wake up, close a deal, fuck tenants, how I feel. Open house, forget the keys,
I just sold it.
Snort this packet, stop that racket, slick back hair, Armani jacket, go casino, burn commission. I just sold a
Leaky kitchen.
Wow.
I just sold a leaky kitchen.
Wow. Another crazy vibe switch.
Okay, so can I guess who it was inspired by?
Yes.
Was it the streets?
That's what I was thinking.
No, not initially. So,
Really?
Was it the streets in a metaphorical sense of where you grew up on the streets? and that
Yeah.
influenced
That's
your
always
music?
inspiring my art.
It sounded
obviously.
like Skibbity to me.
It was just okay, originally I went in there wanting to make like a I was listening to this song English Lad by Ben Gerrans and this guy called EV. And it's sort of like, I think it's like D&B sort of like English like club song. But then it just turned into more of a like old 90s English club song.
Yeah, it's like garage.
Yeah.
Because my original idea was I wanted to do a song inspired by the streets like that. I wanted to do one like that, but that's when Oscar was like, okay, 2 of you are conflicting. I'm not going to say who. And I was like, I will bet anything that Kristo's doing like a UK garage rap spoken word thing. Fuck yeah.
There it is.
That was great.
I just thought, I went in there thinking that, real estate agents, they get a lot of, flack, and they get made fun of a lot. And they just need an anthem of their own.
Right.
To sort of get out there, get their commission, go burn the commish at the Cass.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Once again, humanizing a group of people we don't often think about.
Exactly right. And putting you through their plight. He slept in, his head hurts, he's late for the auction.
Yeah.
He just sold a leaky kitchen.
He sold a leaky kitchen.
I gotta say, like when I heard that phone dial at the beginning, that phone call bit, truly inspired.
And that was
bit
where
crazy.
Ruben's fingers also came in
right,
on the
because that
track,
bit was
so-
truly crazy.
Yeah.
And also we just basically ran out of time because to do a verse. So both verses were just like improv me on the phone or like me doing something. Because we'd done the chorus and Oscar had already left at that point. And Ruben didn't really know how to use Oscar's software. And so we were like, all right, let's just get me doing like some fucking phone calls.
Wow.
But yeah, I think just in the club, something that people could channel to,
Yeah, I think the order of the songs that we chose here was perfect because there was a bridge between each. From me to Tom, there was that poo bridge. From Tom to Kristo was that club bridge.
Yeah, absolutely. And who's the kind of person who would poo in the club? It'd be real estate agents.
Yep.
Yeah, or
exactly
me.
right.
Or Tom, yeah.
Dave, initial thoughts?
Oh, loved it. Could see that going off in the club.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good,
I would be
100%.
partying. I would be dancing the night away to that in the club. I did also kind of clock after last week's episode when, Kristo, you wrote a few lines as part of a game, if you'll remember back, the Will Smith.
Yes.
And then I think it was Samuel perhaps or maybe Thomas who pointed out
The rhyme scheme.
The rhyme scheme.
Yeah,
And I heard the
yeah,
rhyme scheme.
yeah.
It had Kristo all over it. And I think that's
I'm
great.
glad I had my
Well,
print
that's
all
great.
over
You've
it.
got a unique style and voice.
Yeah. But the leaky kitchen line, I think, was great. The way that sort of brought the whole chorus together.
Thank you.
I just sold a leaky kitchen because it also encapsulates everything that song's about.
Exactly, yeah. And
wow. Three incredible songs.
Incredible things. Incredible tracks.
These beautiful things that we've got, you know?
I just want to get back in there.
I want to listen to them all again. I want to get back in there. I want to make something
Definitely
new.
after the pod, we're giving them all another listen. Just
100%.
Just for fun. But God, what do we do now with these songs? I mean...
Okay, there's something very obvious that we're missing.
Okay.
There's something very obviously obvious that we're missing.
Please go on.
We've got the song, but where are the visuals?
That's very true. That's very true, Sammy. Music videos
We need
are
music
all
videos.
the rage.
They seem to be big these days.
They do.
People have started making them.
Did you have music videos in your mind when you were?
No,
not
at all.
No, I didn't create for visual, but obviously my song lends itself to a nice visual.
And I feel like the way this has gone about, we've all been quite astounded by each other's tracks. And there's less of a like competition element.
It's more of a mutual admiration.
More of a mutual helping. So what if we help each other make the music videos?
Oh, okay.
Like one of us makes the music video for one of the other songs, and then
okay, so we go in a circle. We all direct to the left of us, essentially.
Sure. Yeah.
So say your music video is directed by me.
Yeah.
Starring you.
Yeah.
Tom's is directed by you, starring him.
And Sammy's
Mine is directed by Tom, starring me.
Okay.
I think that could be good. So it's like we'll have a certain allotment of time to step away, get into the mind palace,
make some vision boards,
and I would just completely mastermind your music video. You have no input,
and all I'd have to do is step in, and you just tell me what to
turn
do.
up on shoot day.
Yeah,
and I will just direct everything and curate everything.
I like that.
And vice versa.
That sounds fun.
The only thing I'm thinking is there's been a plethora of fun around the room.
There has.
And I don't want to get combative here. I don't want to throw jabs when they don't need to be thrown. But with this big musical guest we have coming in next week, wouldn't it just be nice to see what they were feeling? Which track spoke to them?
It would be nice.
Not a winner. It's not a winner.
It's just...
Oh, right. But we'll still make music videos, right?
Yeah. That's happening. But next week we're working on
musical
getting...
Well, yeah. I mean, they can crown
one of us will get whatever musical talent we get, stamp of approval.
Yeah, and there's like a gold star.
A gold star.
Cosign.
But it's not a winner.
No, it's not a winner.
Not a winner.
It's not a winner.
They
it's
can
not
cosign.
The best track. It's what spoke to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I like that.
I'm excited.
I like that.
Because that can go in your album artwork.
That can.
True, certified.
Oh, yeah. And maybe they could make a feature in the music video for the one that they...
Oof, that's heavy
star.
hitters, hopefully.
That's huge.
Hopefully
That's
heavy
huge.
hitters.
Well, mine's the only one with instrumentation, so it'd be just lend itself to having like some band members in the background.
But obviously mine's like a pretty good track, so it'd just be good to have people enjoying that.
Oh, they're all good tracks.
No, I don't want to throw unnecessary.
They're all good tracks.
All right. Well, we'll finish off with just a quick reminder about Sammy's bake sale, which is happening on Sunday. But I think this podcast will actually go out after you've had it. But, you know.
We'll do a reminder in a different way.
We'll do a reminder
It's good
in
to
a
think
different
about it
way.
here, and then we've just thought that, oh shit.
Sammy was almost going to double book himself, so we've luckily sorted that out.
Yeah, we've squirreled away some
Yes,
time.
my bake sale to punish me for fucking God knows. I can't even remember at this point. But
That's going ahead.
We're very excited. Are you excited?
no.
Okay.
But no, it'll be good though. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Dave, will you come?
I will be there.
If you're there, I'll feel better.
Yeah.
And also, didn't we get a message from someone?
Yes, let's play. Someone's honked our horn, thankfully.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
I was just listening to your podcast about when you guys used to have jobs and when you were working retail.
We have jobs
And
now.
I'm just thinking, I'm like 21 right now, and I'm from Melbourne. And I've been working for... I won't name which company I've been working for just in case they figure it out. But I've been working for a bread company, to say the least.
Helga's.
I'm a merchandiser. And I go out to Coles, Woolies, Costco, and I'm basically a glorified worker. And I just put bread on the shelf.
At least
Anyway,
You're a breadwinner.
there's this competitive company that isn't the one that I work for, but we usually work around the same time. putting the bread on the shelves in our respective brands
Yeah.
at the same time. I've known this guy.
Oh.
I'll just call him Jeremy for the sake of it. I've known this guy Jeremy for a couple of years, and he's been working in the company, and he's about 60 years old, and he's been working in the company for about 15 odd years. But when he first started, he met this other girl who had also just started, and she works at the same company I do.
Okay.
Anyway, turns out she's the worst person in the whole world. And
Hell yeah.
I would have to agree. I've met her before. I've met her a couple of times. Not good vibes. She's kind of given the same energy of like Sammy's neighbor.
Okay. That's
Anyway,
a huge accusation.
This girl who works in the same company as me, they have like the biggest rivalry, the biggest feud. Apparently, like, so we have the bread on like these massive dollies with like 20 crates stacked high.
20 crates.
She hates working next to him so much. She'll just like get his dolly and just like full run up like 5 kilometers, fucking running the dolly into his like shins. Like the worst. She's like an evil person. And
cool.
She'll just like crush bread that's like not hers.
The bread rival bread.
Makes complaints 24/7. And there was this one instance where like we do a lot of like work with the bakery managers. And so at like a Coles, she went up to one of the bakery workers and she's like mad homophobic.
Interesting.
She would like slur at him.
Damn.
Because, I'm pretty sure he was gay. And this guy witnessed all of it, and he like called up my boss, tried to set up a meeting to get her fired, but nothing ever came out of it. And she's still been working here to this day for 15 years.
She's just clinging on.
Let me know what you guys think about that.
Sounds like a horrible person.
What I think about that is that you've identified the bread monster.
Holy shit.
And if I'm ever in Melbourne looking in a Coles and someone's wholesaling bread, I'll keep an eye on my shins because
absolutely, dude.
I don't want to get rammed.
I hope everything's okay.
I think I hope the bread business is going all right. Thank you for honking our horn, though.
But stop.
It's Memo FM now.
It's Memo FM now.
Slash Mates Rates.
Slash Mates Rates.
Memo.fm.
Memo.fm slash Mates Rates.
It's much easier.
I can remember that. I could never remember the number. I can remember that.
Yeah, that's so easy to remember.
And without further ado, thank you for listening. And
have
a great time, guys.
Have a great time, guys.
And listen to the
Honk
tracks.
our Memo.